3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up.
Welcome to Style Guide, where we discuss the latest in beauty, fashion, must-have items, red carpet looks, and the trendiest trends. My name is Brittney, and this is Style Guide. Today, our top stories are Juvia's Place, must-have items, is H&M rebranding, Black Girl Beauty on VH1 YouTube, did Saks really buy Barney's? All this and more. We have so much to get into, but first, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And when commenting, use the hashtag StyleGuide. Go ahead, grab your tea, and come on back. I'll be right here, ready to dish. Let's get right into these must-have items. So, recently I went to Ulta looking for a foundation. Anybody who knows me knows, although I may tell people that I work with to try new things, I'm one of those type of people that will not necessarily take their own advice all the time. But this time I did. I ended up in Ulta and I came across the brand that I kept seeing on Instagram and I was really excited to try. I'm actually wearing it right now and it is called Juvia's Place. Yes. So I picked up a couple of items. I have their Warrior 2 palette, which I'm going to show you right now. I'm actually wearing the colors. I'm wearing this one, and that one in my crease, and then that on the lid with a little bit of glitter. Yes, it is a little bit dusty because I actually use this product. I also picked up their concealer, which I like, and the reason why I like their concealer is that it's not watery. It's kind of creamy, and you see this big brush? Amazing. Look. Boom. Look how much skin you can get with that. So you can make a really good triangle under the eyes with this, and it covers really well. I'm wearing it right now. Also, I picked up Juvia's Place. Now, in the summertime, I like to look dewy, but in the wintertime, I love the matte look. So this is a matte velvet foundation. This is how it comes, and this is in shade 410, and then the concealer is in 12. So go ahead and pick up these two items. I will say, you don't necessarily, if you're one of those type of people who aren't really like a powder, finishing powder kind of girl, you can get away with just these two items and it won't look greasy because it's a matte item. But today I used a little bit of Benign, so I absolutely love and approve Juvia's Place. Hashtag, if you've tried Juvia's Place, go ahead and use the hashtag, let's see, use the hashtag tried it. And tell me, how do you guys like Juvia's Place and what other items I should get? So far, I like these three items. I love the eyeshadow. I did find with the eyeshadow that it was very pigmented. It wasn't chalky and it was no fallout, and that's great. I can't stand the fallout. But Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 palette. This is the color right here. Got it at Ulta. Absolutely love it. And those are good for winter, fall. These are pretty good colors, more neutral for like work and school. So let's move on to our next story. Juvia's Place, Style Guide approves, must have items. So H&M has been in the media a lot lately, especially with its hashtag children's ad gate. Like, I don't know who is the creative director over there, but they have been doing some strange things over there, honey. Anyways, H&M has now found itself in a little bit of a pickle. They have found that their sales are now declining and people are shopping at Zara more, which is more of a European brand. I absolutely love Zara, but there's certain things that I will grab from H&M. I haven't been to H&M lately because to me, I do find that their clothing are a little bit shabby compared to Zara, so I would rather shop at Zara. But good news for all those H&M fans. H&M has now interested in rebranding its brand as a whole. It is going more so in the European sort of kind of high but low fashion by doing lots of, what is the word I'm looking for? Collaborations. You see? Make sure I put a doo-doo. It's doing a lot of collaborations with other big name designers in their home department and in their clothing department. So hopefully H&M is taking a turn for the better. And I can't wait to see what they have. I know they just recently dropped a new collaboration, and I will come back with that name for you. But H&M is definitely taking the turn for the better. I should say. I guess they're, they found their clothes to be not doing so well compared to its other counterparts. And with Topshop closing, you would think that H&M would pick up the slack or, do a little bit better. But hopefully this time that with the rebranding and the collaborations that they're doing with popular designers, the line will take its direction in a whole nother way and it will become better. So use the hashtag H&M. And I want to know, when was the last time did you shop at H&M? Do you still shop at H&M? In question. Is it too early for this? I'm such a Christmas girl, you guys. Moving on, next story. Good news to all my black and brown beauties out there. Black Girl Beauty is on VH1 YouTube, and it is hosted by 1/5 of the Black Girl podcast, Gia Peppers. Shout out to Gia. Congratulations to her and the show. Now, I have watched the first episode of the show, and I can say that I really genuinely like it. I feel like they touch it on subjects that are known to be a little, it's not really cliche, but tough to talk about. It's like, we know, as far as the black girls who do hair and makeup, who work in this industry, we know, and we haven't really expressed the way how we feel all the way. And so this platform that Gia has with Black Girl Beauty, they are now addressing those issues head on, and I'm here for it. I definitely am here for it. I love the conversations. The episode that I watched was about foundations and the lack of diversity. Now, we all know in the early 90s, 80s, foundations wasn't that great. A lot of the companies were great. And now Rihanna has given a lot of these companies a run for their money. I personally, as a makeup artist, I personally do not understand why it took so long for this to happen. But I'm glad it's happening for the most part. So shout out to Gia Peppers for Black Girl Beauty on VH1 YouTube. Check that out. And, I suggest it's not only for black women. Actually, I suggest all women watch it so we can just educate ourselves, because there's so many products out there that are geared towards light skin, white, Asian, other types of women, and not directly towards women of color. So I suggest that everyone watch this, and just so we can educate ourselves on everybody and not just on the quote unquote mainstream. So go ahead and check out Black Girl Beauty on VH1 YouTube. So we have now come into the segment of our show where we discuss beauty and business, and I like to call this Money Talk. So, for all those who don't know, Barney's became bankrupt and Saks bought them out. Yes, Saks bought Barney's. I know. And all those who are from New York, this is a sad day for us, because Barney is like one of those staple places that is like New York. That lets us know that, hey, we're in New York. Everyone loves Barney's. But Saks bought Barney's. And I have a few issues about the transitioning of this business. So, one thing I have read in the media is that Barney's did not fully pay their employees. And if you are a Barney's VIP member, you have now lost your, I guess it's called Barney's Bucks, or your gift cards you cannot use anymore. So here's what I suggest. I suggest that for those VIP clients, that they change the Barney Bucks into Saks Bucks. So if you use your Barney's discount or whatever, and you can no longer use it, that it now transfers over to just make a smooth transition into Saks, and to introduce those Barney's customers into Saks. But more than likely, if you shop at Barney's, you already know about Saks, honey. Well, and then another thing is, I do not appreciate them not paying their employees. I understand that you guys are bankrupts, but if somebody works for you and puts in those long hours, you should absolutely pay them by any means necessary. So I think Saks should step up, being that they now own Barney's, and transfer their VIP clients, as well as the people who were not paid. They should give them some type of stipend, some type of something to say, hey, thank you for working with this. We understand that you have lost your job or whatever. Here's a severance pay. I think that would be really nice of Saks, but what do I know? I'm just here trying to report it, right? Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning into Style God. I will see you every other Friday. So we met up this Friday. We won't meet next Friday, but the following Friday, I got you, boo. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and I said subscribe earlier, but this is not YouTube, so share. Use the hashtag Style God when communicated, and I will see you guys later. Later, lovers.